Okay, let's continue. So let's speak to Welt first, shall we?
Thank you for everything you've done. I'll be waiting here.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure this kid is drunk.
Dear, it's Mr. Sunday. Hey,
Yeah, okay.
come over here.
No! Why are you drunk, bro?
Looks like someone needs help.
I
Let's go
still
check
think
it out.
Sunday has some ulterior motives. I've said it so many times, I don't care. He does. Alright, drunken guest.
Mr. Sunday. Hey there. Okay, see the moon in the sky? It's about the size of the cap on my Soul Glad bottle.
Shit, really?
If I just reached out my hand, I could grab the moon, couldn't I?
No.
The moon? You mean the Grand Theater?
Yeah. Look
Oh
at
my
me.
god, I
I've
thought it was.
been
Oh
away
my
from
god.
home for too long. I must be missing that moon.
Sure.
But it's no big
You're a-
deal.
you're a
The
species
Grand Theater
here.
here looks much better than the moon back home. It's just magnificent. They told me not to sell everything I had just to come to Penacony. How short-sighted.
I thought these pepper shees are like, or whatever they're called, are like natural species here.
Selling everything you had. Why would you go to such lengths?
Why? Can't you see? Life back home is miserable. It's not really living at all. It's better to be here at Penacony. No pain, no worries about tomorrow, just sweet dreams. You can do whatever you want. That's what I call living. Yeah.
And getting
now
drunk all the time.
This is the life.
Is this truly living?
Huh? What did you say, young lady? I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, it's
Oh
nothing,
my god,
sir.
bro.
You see, the traffic on Glock's Avenue can be dangerous. How about I ask a Bloodhound family member to escort you to Ideen Park over there, so you can continue enjoying your sweet dream?
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Wow, no wonder you were the leader of this sweet dream. You're totally
Wow.
a lifesaver. See you around, Mr. Sunday.
Literally.
And it was nice chatting with you.
Wow.
What's up, sister?
This is the land of the dreams. But why do they live like this? The man we ran into, he doesn't seem happy at all. Even though sweet dreams are nice, they're just illusions. But for him, they're the only way to survive, even if it means giving up on reality. That's not really living at all.
True, to be honest.
I suppose you have a point.
True.
But, in my opinion, that's how most people live their lives.
Why do you say that?
You think that man is not actually living, but that's not quite accurate. Even without Penacony, people create their own illusions called self-value. People believe they have a predetermined value to fulfill. Gaining value means gaining power, and those deemed worthless are seen as the weak. However, value doesn't come out of thin air, and there's a limit to it. To accumulate value, people have to take from others. So, the weak get exploited and oppressed.
You say that with a very straight face, and not a sad face, which means you're up to something, aren't you, Sunday?
Are you suggesting that
Mr. Sunday.
this is not how things should be?
Exactly. But, ironically, people don't think there's anything wrong with it, because they uphold the illusory notion of self-value. And even the weak believe in it. The survival of the fittest.
What they
That's
say.
where all the tragedies in the world come from. People come to the sweet dream in Penacony to escape from that reality and find solace. No tragedies exist here, only happiness, although in its nascent form. Isn't that the same paradise we yearn for in our dreams?
Perhaps that man is just an exception. let's not jump to conclusions.
I mean, yeah, not everyone's the
We
same,
should
so...
experience the dreamscape ourselves. Just as I did at Dreamflux Reef.
Yes. Seeing is believing. I'll accompany you. The Dream Master
See,
hasn't
this
shown
is...
up yet.
Okay, this is
so
the
we have
thing
some
with
time for
Sparkle.
a stroll.
Why am I having doubts that Robin is Sparkle right now? Like, this is the thing with Sparkle right now. Having Sparkle being in the story at all. So, either these two could just be Sparkle, we don't even know it. You know? Well could be Sparkle. Sampo! See Sampo running around, man. Like, it's friggin' wild. It's wild, man. Makes the story interesting.
Glad
though.
to
Makes the
meet
story
you
very
again, Robin. How are the preparations for the Charmony Festival coming along? We're all so excited about
It's
it.
cancelled.
It's going smoothly. Thanks for making the trip to join the festival.
You're too kind, Robin.
And just see how they're still
It's
lying
a
about
pleasure
it.
to have guests from all
I guess
over
if
the
they don't want
universe
anything to be like-
celebrating day and night.
If they don't want to be suspicious, then yeah, I guess they
I
have to lie.
can't stand being lonely or bored, so this jubilant dreamscape is perfect for me.
But if this went on forever, would it get boring too?
Nah, not at all. Who would get tired of having so
I mean, we all
much
need
fun?
times where we get bored. That's like...
Every
thing that we
day
probably should
you get
do.
to wear fancy clothes, explore all sorts of dream bubbles, indulge in delicious food without gaining weight, and you never get old or sick. As long as you can afford a room, this place is the ultimate
My
paradise.
question is, what's happening to your body? Because if you stay here on days on end, what's happening to your body in reality? Because wouldn't you still need food and water? So that's what I'm curious. Unless the water you bathe in is like a sustenance for you, but I don't know.
But you know
I don't
that
know.
only a few things can be brought back from the dreamscape to reality, right?
That's exactly why I don't plan on bringing anything back. Just enjoying the dream itself is good enough for me. I mean, I'm not one of those long-living species. I only have around 60 or 70 years in this lifetime, and there's so much to worry about. Being happy here is pure bliss. Only in this sweet dream can I truly feel like I'm in control of my life and fate. Who would want to go back to reality after experiencing this bliss?
I see.
See, once you experience the good life, it's
Genuinely
hard to
wish
go
you
back.
all the happiness in the world.
It is hard. It would be hard to go back.
And I wish you a fantastic performance, Robin! I'm off to the Blue Hour for the ball. See you later.
Seems like that guest's perspective didn't resonate with you either.
She had a valid point, and I could sense her genuine happiness. It's just that...
What you're trying to say is, she thinks she's in control of her life. But in reality, she's just escaping from reality and seeking solace in this sweet dream.
Yeah.
Once she steps out of this sanctuary, everything will be lost.
Well, she did make mention of being able to afford a room. Didn't she?
However, the paradise in our dreams, it doesn't have to end.
No. And the paradise we yearn for shouldn't be just a fleeting dream either.
That's why you should get like a freaking like test or something to see if you're like mentally stable to be in this dream. You know? Like once you go in, you would want to come out eventually. And then you're allowed in, you know? If you'll ever allow anyone in, then it's not gonna go well.
The scenery in this
I'm gonna go-
dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
Oh, Robin. Can't believe I'm meeting you in person here. What an honor. You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape, it always feels fresh. I find something new every time.
A philosophical mind. I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, not at all. Now, with little time left, I yearn for meaningful conversations, especially with someone as esteemed as you. Do you mind if we chat?
It's my pleasure. No need to be formal. Just speak your mind. You said, with little time left. Please, forgive me for being blunt. But is that why you came to Penacony?
Yeah. I was part of a war, and while escaping from the Sarkosian mothership, I got exposed to some radioactive materials. And then, all my comrades died, and my hometown was wiped out by neutron bombardments.
What? Huh?
I couldn't bear to live with
Fuck?
everything I knew gone. That's when I heard about a possible solution here, so I came.
How heart-wrenching. I hope the family has been able to help you.
They have, and I'm truly grateful for that.
Nice.
They provided me with a comfortable room, the most advanced life support devices in the cosmos, and a stellar team of caregivers. My physical body is now in the dream pool, sustained by life support. The me you see here is whole, rational, and no different from any other person. But I can't say the same for the me in the hotel room. My true appearance. Huh? I hope you never have to witness it, Robin.
So, you'll be living forever in this dreamscape, right?
Just being able to live at all is good enough for me. Whether it's in this dreamscape or not, well, I don't really have much say in the matter. My world has been torn apart, and my life could end any second.
Jesus, man.
Even if this whole place is an illusion, it's still my paradise. And I'll treasure every moment I spend here. How I envy those everlasting things.
He's the most sane one. At the
Your main
3.
story.
At the 3. He's the
It's
most sane
so
one.
Tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream gives him joyful memories to hold on to for the rest of his life.
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
However, even this sweet dream has its limitations. While it provides solace to the disillusioned, it can't completely eliminate pain in reality.
There will be a way out. Penacony is already on the right track.
Oh, man. Meet the other Robin. Sparkle! Hey! What's up? My dude, what's up? Oh.
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady.
Wait, is that
Oh,
me?
Sunday's not gonna be pleased. Oh, because I remember Sunday saying, stop, like, becoming her. Oh, is that gonna oh, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
Brother, what a surprise to see you.
No,
again.
you're Sparkle. What's the bigger? Oh my god.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
Okay, good.
I've heard that a skilled mass fool received an invitation too.
If you know you're you, then
That
be all
must
good.
be you, right? Did you enjoy yourself?
Barely. The people here are way too gullible. A little bait is all it takes for them to bite. And they run away at the slightest hint of danger. In other words, they're naive and cowardly.
Now that you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
What? Now that you have the real Robin, I'm useless? Oh, how disheartening. I've done so much for the family. You should be thanking me, because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles. Don't you think?
That was a personal request from the head of the Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us. Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony Festival.
The Charmony Festival? You think you can scare me? You think I have no idea what you're planning?
Oh.
I don't care what you're thinking, chicken wing boy. But I'm pretty sure.
What is she, chicken wing
that
lady?
won't be appearing on stage.
After
all,
call her Robin.
You're well aware of what a sorry state
calls her
this
Robin.
dreamscape is in under the banner of harmony. Penacony, the land of the dreams. Is this truly the paradise
Okay.
you desire.
I'm sorry I'm going off track. What the fuck is this traffic light? What? I'm sorry, what the what is going on here, bro? What is going on here?
Stop it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
What's
Sunday.
the
I'll
rush,
keep going.
chicken wing boy?
I'll keep going.
Did I get to you?
Our paradise is none of your concern, masked fool. Leave now, or the family won't tolerate you anymore.
Her voice.
All right. I'll
Since
go.
she's
But
back
Robin,
here, her voice is
I
glitching out
suggest
again.
you seriously consider this. Do you really believe those living in dreams can escape pain and find true happiness? Well, I've done my part. And now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin. Here, the last two gifts. for
What the
both of
fireworks
you.
are? Can't be those buttons you
And
gave
don't lose
you
them.
over.
If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony Festival starts against all odds, remember to use them during the show. And it'll be thrilling. Bang!
Oh god, it
I heard a
is.
raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon.
Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, well to. Oh wait, no, he isn't. I'm dumb. No, he's back
Let's
there.
wait here for the Dream Master to arrive.
Okay. By the way, brother, I heard you no longer have a sweet tooth. Back when we were kids, you used to steal my desserts.
Aw.
Seems like a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
Well, someone has to stay awake even in this sweet dream.
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular. You're carrying too much on your shoulders, brother. The paradise in our dreams. It shouldn't be like this. Penacony is nothing more than a dream. It can't erase the worries and pain of
A
reality.
man in a
Or bring
Homeverse
you
game
happiness.
overworking themselves.
It only
Wild.
offers an escape
You never thought you'll
from
see the day.
reality.
Never thought you'll see the day.
Remember the old man we met earlier? Without this dream, he might have completely lost himself.
That might be true, but even without Penacony, he could have chosen another path. As far as I know, the Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now. That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now he is receiving hospice care in a comatose state, and his fate is sealed. Is Penacony granting these people a future? Or is it taking it away from them?
Well, don't forget this. Not everyone really has a future. The future for humanity is like the sky for birds. People mistakenly believe that flight is inherent to birds because they've never witnessed those birds crashing to their death. Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young?
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided food and water, groomed its feathers. And later, when I decided to leave Penacony, I opened the cage and set it free.
Well, I didn't
Did it
mention
fly?
what happened to it in my
Did it fly?
letters because I didn't want to upset you. Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
Oh.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't
damn
have
it.
avoided mentioning the bird for no reason.
Oh, damn it.
Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example.
Oh.
The Nameless
Eh?
made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe.
Yes.
However, only a
clock it.
few
You know?
extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey. That's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans.
Well, I'm good. I have a Stellaron inside of me.
Otherwise,
I have a Stellaron
why
inside
would
of
this
me.
path be filled with broken
I'm good.
rails, an abandoned express,
I'm good.
and even a fallen eon?
That's just sophistry. If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value.
Uh-oh.
While this world has its fair share of heroes,
Yeah,
who
he's
inspire
turning.
people,
He's
and
starting to
garner
turn.
admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime. Some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
Oh no.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream. Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated.
That's when natural selection comes into play.
In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality.
So the other
As
places
long as
behind
the
that
law
wall,
of
the
survival
other
of
places
the
behind that
fittest
wall, I guess.
prevails. There will always be fledglings crashing to their death.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival? If even you, my brother, don't believe that the Harmony will save the weak, then which eon can make our dreams come true?
Elation. I don't know. Nanook.
People
Has to be
often
Nanook.
forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Oh.
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a picture book. It's about the story of the harmonic strings. If I could become a chord master, I'd like to summon Dominicus, the harmonious choir. I want to sing with everyone and spread our wishes so that all can feel happiness and joy.
Aww.
I see.
Oh.
Then I would summon the harmonious choir too.
Don't you have a wish of your own, brother?
Of course I do. It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's. I long for a true paradise where everyone can find peace.
Then, let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance so that both our wishes come true through the power of the harmonious choir.
It's a deal then.
Yeah.
It's a deal.
Look at that.
But how can I become a chord master?
So their dream is technically Penacony, right? The dream is
Maybe.
Penacony.
You will have to become a star first.
Oh, great. Back to ours. Alright. Interesting. 8 system hours.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since he's already carried out his last wish, my final mission is complete. But pardon me if I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread. Why else would he have chosen to sleep in solitude?
Hey!
Staking everything
Any path
on
we go
some
to
nameless
is not gonna be
future.
easy.
But you have the numbers. And in numbers comes strength.
Yeah, we got a Stellaron Hunter,
Might just delay your inevitable. A little more.
Ice Bow User, her, and Stellaron.
Got any more encouraging words?
Stellaron.
As I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from enough. Regardless of whether the other party will be compliant, negotiating simply allows us to meet them as equals and won't grant us an upper hand. Penacony is our rival's home turf, and we already have very few chips left to play with. Rather than idly sit around while the family's got us blocked off, an offensive approach might be a wiser course of action. We're more familiar with the Stellaron's properties than most, and since it's the key to stabilizing the sweet dream, it's vital to the family's interests. By attacking their core interests, they're bound to retaliate hastily. And as the saying goes, haste makes waste.
That's right. As long as we pose a threat to the Stellaron, either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining the upper hand. But the problem is, on the eve of the Charmony Festival opening, how exactly are we going to get close to the theater? Family security will be airtight, and if we brute force it, even if we succeed, it's too risky.
Yeah.
So, no one's gonna say anything? Then I'll raise my hand. I know the answer to this question.
Don't say brute force. You of all people?
What's that supposed to mean? You'd better believe it.
I'm sorry.
So, I heard that before the Charmony Festival
Marge.
begins,
I'm
there'll
sorry.
be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's
I'm
called
sorry.
the Soul Glad TM Festivity Auditions.
I don't think you have to say TM.
Or something. And it's going to be held in the moment of Scorch
They-
Stand.
No way they copyrighted Soul Glad. Oh my god. No way.
As long as we clinch the top spot, we'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar and be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin. Not that that's important.
You've literally
What's
already
crucial
talked to her in
is that we
person.
can enter the
Jeez.
Grand Theater before the audience arrives. So, how do we go about participating in these festivity auditions?
And how do we win?
I've already procured special invite tickets from Miss Robin's fan club. To tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions all along. But now it looks like even if I scrape through, I probably still won't have the chance to shake Miss Robin's hand.
So they're still running this thing, huh? It was originally just a publicity stunt, set up by Mikhail to drum up attention. But it looks like it might be worth a shot.
We'll follow Marge's plan. Mr. Gallagher, will you be joining us?
I'm afraid I won't have the time. As a virtual character, I've already completed my final mission.
Yep, you are a virtual character.
Whether Penacony can awaken
That
from this
fast.
dream is all
You
down
know-
to you.
No, he's an in-game character.
Should we ever
He's
cross
an
paths
in-game
again?
character.
I'd love for you to visit the Express.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
All right. I'll have to add to that data bank of yours you've got on the Express.
What's the data bank?
And
Oh,
Miss
sorry.
Firefly, we thank you for all your support. We're faced with a formidable enemy. As long as the Astral
Wait,
Express and
wouldn't we
Solomon
have to
Hunter's
sing? Like,
objectives
who's
are
gonna?
aligned,
Who's
we're
singing?
willing to cooperate with you.
Who's
We've
singing?
already come this far together.
Marge? I guess
I'd
Marge
like
will.
to join you for the rest of your journey on Penacony. I'm
guess
pleased that
Marge.
we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't ask for a better ending.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now,
Let her
everyone,
join, bro.
let's prepare to move out.
Let her join. God, bro. God. When are we gonna become the Harmony MC? When are we gonna become the Harmony MC, huh?
This is where challengers thrive and dream chasers shine. All
Woo!
under the watchful eye of the entire universe.
Yeah.
If you have
Oh
ambition,
god, this room.
dreams,
Oh,
and desire,
Jesus.
dear friend, the next superstar of Penacony's
Uh,
Charmony Festival could be you.
I'm scared that the room's like closing in because it feels like it is closing in.
Wow!
Doesn't make me feel
they
good.
outdone themselves. I'm starting to get excited.
Woo! The music.
Here comes 4
Yeah.
You aspiring to be the superstars of the festival?
Yep. That's what we're doing.
Is he talking about us?
Who the fuck else?
Yes, you!
Come on, March.
About it,
Bro, what do you hear weltsing, bro? What do you hear weltsing?
Excuse me, you four. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
As the last group
Fame.
of contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of the challenges?
We're gonna bomb Penacony.
Would you be open to a brief
Blow it up.
interview with us? It'll be quick.
I'm
Your
sure.
journey is long and fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners, you vie for the crown.
Yeah.
Sword and rose! Protect the beauty! The beauty, the beauty! Magnificent and majestic!
A knight's head is hard as steel. Brother Lance Focus is stubborn as a heel. We don't all have to be winners.
The license.
If we don't have fun, we'd all be sinners.
People are pouring in. Kinda feels like all sorts of baddies are showing up. Let's get in there quickly and enter the competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make way. Make way.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
towards us now is one of Penacony's top 10 wealthiest tycoons.
Ah.
And the soul-glad business empire's founder, Mr. Ideen.
I did. Oh,
Allow me to
I was gonna say
introduce
Aiden.
myself.
Come on.
I'm the director of Soulglad's factory, Ideen Lena. My four friends, introduce yourselves to the audience across the cosmos.
I'm the trailblazer. I am good at everything. I'm a jack of all trades guy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Himiko, a nameless from the Astral Express, and these are my companions.
Don't you guys need to hide your identities? Can't hide it anyways. Penacony is plastered with our posters.
But
And because the
cameras
Astral
are rolling.
Express is so well
Cameras
known,
are rolling.
the family won't dare to make any rash moves.
You're on camera. The galactic base on it is cheese, say cheese. Yeah.
Don't expose my net handle to everyone. Hello, everyone.
Oh, that's an actual net. Oh, I
I'm
just
an
thought because she
ordinary
liked to
girl
say
who loves
say
adventures.
cheese when taking camera. Oh, oops.
Hello, everyone. I'm Firefly. I am also an ordinary girl who enjoys adventures.
Come on, let her join the Astral Express. Holy shit! Look how cute she is, bro. Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
So it's a bunch of nameless guests. This final face-off is bound to be
Yep, we're all nameless. We actually don't even have any
Time is
names.
precious. My four
We're
friends, come
I'm named Grey. I'm just grey hair. Call me grey hair. I expected he's not gonna be joining because God, that singing was atrocious. All right. Woo! Ooh. Here.
This place is buzzing.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as the era filled with boundless possibilities.
Holy shit. Oh, that's the Soul Glad thing there.
Grab a bottle of Soul Glad.
Okay, shut up.
Your arrival reminds
No,
me
shut
of
up.
the grand occasion when Penacony was first established. I was still a young, bright-eyed lad back then, lured here by the watchmaker's ads, full of zeal and ready to make my first fortune in life.
Oh, sorry.
Once, during a particularly grueling day, I passed out and was resuscitated by a drink from Mr. Sousa. That sweet taste has since been etched in my mind, and that was what drove me to create the Soul Glad that we all know and love today.
Interesting.
The dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous
That's
time.
great.
Oh, I miss those days, and the watchmaker. Scorched Sand Hall is my homage to that time of boundless possibilities.
That's great.
I wholeheartedly
great,
hope you
bro.
make it to the finish and emerge as the next superstars of Penacony.
I hope so too.
Now then, is there anything you'd like to say before the competition officially begins?
Nah, we win. Yeah, that's simple.
That's the trailblazing spirit.
Yeah.
How about you, Miss March?
Hello, everyone. everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega Mart 7th Adventure, where I'm going to break the speedrun world record!
What's that?
Trailblazing into
what
the
is it?
uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone
March,
will have
get the
achieved
fucking
outcome
frame.
they hoped for.
Oh, cute.
A wonderful wish. Miss Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first, everyone.
Simple words, but full of warmth. Waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era.
I feel hell
The
warmth.
first 2 stages offer 2 distinct paths to choose from, with unique challenges on each route. And in the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day.
Oh,
a beloved
shit.
contender whose noble virtues are unrivaled.
I thought it said a beloved bartender. I was like, oh my god, it's oh my god.
Those
Was that
are
Gallagher?
the rules. Simple. Everyone clear? Now, I hereby announce that the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises, has started.
Okay. What's happening?
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the two of you paired up.
Yay!
Fine by me. Let's do it.
All right. I don't have a problem with that.
Woo! Firefly. Alright. So what the? I get to play what Firefly does the catch? And that's
We'll
what it
split
says.
into the assigned groups then. Let's not waste time.
Okay. Sorry. Let's get this stressed. Alright. Oh, what is this, bro? What is this?
Welcome to the first stage of Soul Glad Enterprises' 33rd Scorched Sand Festival of
You're making
the
me really want to
20th
skip.
season, Dream Play Fantasia. In this stage, you can choose between 2 challenges, the School of Acting or School of Action. In the School of Acting challenge, you have to complete 3 performances from 3 scripts and move the panel judges. In the School of Action challenge, you have to defeat 3 groups of enemies convincingly and reach the end.
Ah, probably better that one.
Now, make your choice.
Kill. Kill. Do we actually get to choose? If you're talking about easier, it'll. I mean, oh, what the hell? Whoa! Ho! Holy shit! Okay. Hit the bottom of the challenge and select the challenge arena to go in. What? Acting? Action. I want to see what acting is. Action should be killing enemies. I want to see what acting is. Like, what's that going to be like?
Stage of dreams for those who dare to dream. Welcome to the School of Acting stage.
I feel like I made a bad choice.
Allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you.
I feel like I made a bad
There are
choice.
3 stages
Oh, no.
up ahead. On each, you will find an outline of a script. These 3 scripts were written by the legendary filmmaker, The Watchmaker, and depict various stories from Penacony's
Alright, Mickey Mouse.
era of
Come on.
pioneering.
Mickey Mouse.
Your task is to bring those moments to life, find the right words, and act convincingly to make the judges feel the script's intended emotions. Oh, I wish you a successful performance. Also, a bit of trivia. The record score for this stage is held by a participant with fiery red hair. His exceptional performance brought even the strictest judge to tears.
Fucking Argenti.
At all.
Oh my god, it's Argenti.
We are running out of time, so let's get this over with quickly.
It has to be Argenti, right? Can't be anyone else. Alright.
Oh, just take a look at this pair. Such star quality.
Since you've come as a pair, I'll prep a two-person scene for you. You two, are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Envision that you both, driven by the spirit of exploration, are arriving at the land of dreams that is Penacony for the first time. But instead of lush lands, you find yourselves amidst swirling sands and desolation.
Whoa, that's
far
crazy.
from the paradise the watchmaker described.
Bastard.
You're driving an old clunker through the wilderness of the dreamscape, braving the cold wind, choking on the dust, and suddenly, a fierce memory zone meme blocks your path.
Ooh.
Now, Mr. Greyhair, what line would you deliver to express your disappointment in Penacony?
A bridge is quicker. Quick, let's run it over. Yeah.
Do you usually express disappointment this way?
Oh, okay. What incarnation is this? What incarnation? Oh my god.
Very good.
I had to do
Though
that.
you're disappointed, your screen partner is conversely very enthusiastic. Now, young lady, you will say...
This is great! I love living on the wild side!
Very good, very intense. And then we cut to the story's next scene.
Ooh.
You find a job mending the rails, but the days are long and your endurance can't keep up. You finally collapse in the endless expanse of desert. Suddenly, sweet rain falls from the sky, wetting your lips and rousing your spirits.
Thought she was going somewhere else.
Now, Mr. Greyhair, what
No, she actually called us grey hair.
your
Oh
surprise
my
at this
god.
moment?
Oh, she actually called us grey hair. Oh my god. Wow, Penacony, man. Penacony, you're truly about opportunities. That's, wowee.
But at this moment, your partner yet gazes into the sky, both her eyes closed. The raindrops fall, blurring her vision, and she tragically says,
Perhaps we were never meant to succeed. Right?
Fantastic! Both of you have an incredibly solid foundation in dialogue delivery. However, lines aren't everything in a performance. Please continue this story on the second stage.
Oh, they've already done 2 stages.
You'll be challenged with a body language test.
Oh.
I hope these tests won't take too long.
Said that out loud. Oh, what's up? Yeah. Sparkle. Wow, Sparkle probably probably the best at this.
Here, you two are required to skillfully utilize body language to portray the story context I've laid out for you.
Please give us some funny animations for this. You have to give us some
Picking up
funny
from where
animations
we
for
left
this.
off, a heavy downpour saves you both stranded in the desert. This rain quenches the anger in your heart. You look to your companion, now completely devoid of fighting spirit.
Bring like
wanting to
YouTube done
comfort
now.
her. At this moment, what should you do to make her laugh?
Tell her dad jokes and prepare. Tell a dad joke. Come on.
The test now is about body language.
Alright, it's alright. Roll around in the sand. Yeah, okay.
What?
Right answer. Your companion sees you rolling about in the sand and thinks about the arduous obstacles along this journey. She can't help but let loose a laugh, rekindling hope in her heart. And so this girl...
I'm gonna get back on my feet and keep moving forward.
A tug at the heartstrings! The story continues to develop. The heavy rain...
I feel like we're not as good as Argenti.
Business opportunity. So you start venturing into the
I feel like we're
umbrella
not as good as
industry.
Argenti.
But just as the business begins to pick up, competitors start flooding the market with low-priced goods, squeezing your market share.
Bastards!
You have no choice. the goods you stockpiled at high prices have to be sold at a loss. This is a pretty self-destructive move, which drives your business to the brink of bankruptcy. At this moment, what would you, who refuses to admit defeat, decide to do?
Stand up and some... yeah. You slam the table, rise up. They think you'll back down. Impossible. Dream chasers can't be knocked down. They're never knocked out.
Fantastic! But it's a pity your friend does not agree. Seeing that you're up to your eyeballs in debt, she sees nothing but despair in her future. And then...
I leave Penacony in utter disappointment. Is that okay?
Of course! Absolutely! I was this close to tears. Both of you possess exceptional acting talent.
Hey.
However, the true test is yet
the
to
test.
come. You're about to encounter the harshest judge this show has ever seen. You'll need to rely on perfect performances if you want to win them over.
Well, I thought Junior Wanch was gonna be sitting there. Just there. Alright, let's go.
Welcome to the final stage. Actually, all the scenarios that you previously encountered were all from the film Once Upon a Time in Dreams. Two companions arrive on Penacony with nothing but a dream. Their desire for achievement is met with continuous setbacks.
The hair wobble.
Ultimately, one continues on, despite spiraling into debt, while the other concedes defeat and leaves. Many years later, their paths cross once more in the thriving Penacony. Yet, they refuse to acknowledge each other because...
I became a big shot and she ended up... yeah... maybe?
Against the backdrop of a revitalized Penacony, the joy of reunion mixes with the sorrow of past separation, the awkwardness of being strangers, and the shyness of a long-awaited encounter, all converging at this very moment. Give it a shot. Try and convey this bittersweet scene to me. Bring it to life with precise and emotive acting.
Is this ever going to end? I know! Why don't you try that clockwork thing you used before?
Oh no, he's got her. Oh, strict
Your
judge.
Performance is
Far from... oh. Happy, it has to be, man. Has to be. Has to be.
God! I never imagined that such a sad scene could be portrayed by you two in such a joyful and heartwarming way. Two people sharing a long, cherished friendship, as if time and status meant nothing to them.
Huh? But we haven't even done anything! Is his imagination running wild again?
Brilliant! Your portrayal outdoes
Hey, it's working.
original.
It's working.
It's simply beautiful.
We have passed the test.
Okay, I thought it
We
was
gotta
good.
hurry up. Stellaron is at stake.
What in the fuck is going on here? Why is that?
Congrats to both of you for clearing the stage, but more importantly, are you having fun?
No, I want to hurry up.
Fun
I guess.
is more important than success. Look at the time! You finished much faster than that red-haired contestant did.
That's gonna be cheated.
Red hair contestant.
Oh!
Who is that exactly?
Argenti, right?
You'll find out eventually.
Has to be
We have
Argenti.
to clear the next test first. Welcome to the second stage of the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival in the 20th season, sponsored by Soul Glad Enterprises. Gunfire time! You have the option to choose gunfire and undergo Brother Hanu's trial, or time, where you'll face Clucky's trial. And now, make your choice.
Well. Alright. Okay, can't skip this. It's cool animation though, it's a very cool animation. I feel like this one's gonna be less annoying. This is gonna be the sneaking thing again, isn't it? Like the sneaking
Dear
thing.
friends, welcome to the enchanting universe created by the Watchmaker. Awaiting you is the morally dubious yet ever charming character from the animated Clucky series, Hanu! It is said that these cartoon characters were inspired by the Watchmaker's own experiences. According to research by Clucky scholars, the original Hanu of reality shared a deep friendship with the Watchmaker, akin to comrades in arms. Enter into the world of Hanu via the TV by the entrance and partake in an enchanting and suspenseful story with him. Good luck in there.
If it's a gunfire trial, we should be able to settle this with a fight, right? I hope this won't
Oh,
waste
wait,
too
what?
much of our time.
Oh. I thought it was gonna be the sneaking missions. Oh god, what I've got myself into. No, it is.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go!
Are we both in control of this Hanu character?
Oh god.
Very good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. In this Hanu's Adventure episode, Boss Stone has gathered his battleships for an assault on Dreamville.
I'm sorry, I don't care.
Alas, Hanu presently is ill-equipped to fend off the malevolent mischief makers, which...
Okay, this has nothing to do with story, though. Like the actual main story. Alright, let's go.
Oh, brave Hanu, you look like you could really use some... Long time no see, Hanu. You look pretty stressed out. How about an intense and thrilling...
Actually, about to say that you directly provide aid to us. I saw this value for aid to us. Let it out.
Oh my! Are you telling me that Boss Stone has rallied the villains to seize Dreamville? What? Listen closely, Hanu. I'm aware you're in...
I'm sorry I'm skipping this halfway through, but...
And I also know there's one. But you know what?
I don't think there's anything to do with the main
play an
plot of this
exhilarating round
Penacony.
of Dream Jigsaw first. No jig.
Yeah.
Now
Nice.
scurry along,
Huh.
Hanu. But tread carefully. Two ne'er-do-wells are also eyeing those... I
Okay.
can't wait to see you finish the Dream Jigsaw.
Alright,
Let's
sure.
stay alert and make sure
Okay.
those monsters... It appears we can't climb...
Dog!
Look up there! If we can push that thing down, do you think that would do the trick?
Oh, here? Yeah, it is. Push. Dead. Honey vision. Oh, what the fuck? Go, 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 go! Oh, yank? What? What? Like? The hell? Alright. Collect you. Collect this chest. And let's get moving again. Get the last piece. Which is over there. You have to wait here to turn around first. Good enough.
Finally, that's all the jigsaw pieces. Let's hurry back.
Alright. Easy! Easy. Oh my god, we actually have to make it. Oh no. Oh, it goes there. That goes there. That goes... Oh, there. Oh, like that. It goes like that, and it goes like that. There we go.
Oh my! The exquisite sensation of perfect alignment! My organization. Hurry now, Hanu! Touch the.
Are such haphazard instructions really okay?
Yes.
Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented.
Oh no.
Is that
Oh.
Hanu?
Hello. I know the answer for this one.
What exactly is he talking about?
No idea.
Tick-tock!
Oh.
It's time for me to make an appearance!
How come you're here too?
Lucky? I can also see him. Is this character part of the show?
I'm gonna say no.
In Dreamville, Clocky is everywhere and can do anything! Like right now! I can be your translator! Tick-tock!
To get us through quicker. To get us through quicker.
Hanu says, battle! We must do battle! The enemy is at our doorstep, and we have no path of retreat for the future of Dreamville! Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now!
Oh, thanks.
So they just jumped inside that TV. Sheesh. Logic in this plot and dialogue is really being pushed to its limits. Well, here we go again. Ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I am gradually getting used to this.
I've been here a few times already. Good.
Who knows? I might even be able to perform some high-level moves with Hanu.
Oh, did someone say high-level movies just now? That's right, pal. The upcoming script last we saw, Hanu was preparing
Do I?
battle.
Should I care about this like story? I don't think I should.
Hanu won't go down without a fight.
But we still don't have any weapons in hand.
Guess what? Hanu's favorite bazooka just so.
Ooh, okay.
What a coincidentally convenient plot twist. It'd be even more awesome if the organizers allowed me to wear armor.
Oh, come Sam. Alright.
The storage room. It's behind the shelves, right? He wasn't lying.
I didn't know if I could
A bazooka
see.
here.
Oh. I didn't know if I could see or not. Guess I can. Can this thing see? Bro! The TV can see. Bro, I thought the TV couldn't see because it was all faded. God damn it. Oh, damn. Can we go under here? Nice.
Now this thing feels just like the Soaring Locust too.
Boom! There we go. Oh, Jesus.
Careful. It looks like we've got more company. Get ready to fire.
Easy. Home Alone. Good one. Oh, good one. Good one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here we go again. But no big deal. We're pretty handy with this bazooka now.
Alright, let's collect these. Guess you're gonna need them. Boom! Easy.
That should be all of them, right?
Alright.
Money! Hanu is on a streak! Everyone! The stage is complete!
Alright, I think it's probably best if we collect these. I don't know, it's in your best interest if we collect those. Come on, honey. Alright.
Well, that's that. But it is gonna be hard to let go of this bazooka.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's hurry over to the next stage.
Oh no. She's going insane, bro. She's so going insane. That is terrible. Alright, let's go. That was an absolutely terrible piece. The music here. Okay.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves! But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's festive
Do I have to fight?
In the final stage, you will face the defending champion.
Oh, I thought you may have to fight against each other.
You will lose the opportunity to become the festive superstar. Welcome to the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival's third stage.
Superstar Showdown. I'm skipping him saying all that shit again. Superstar Showdown, alright. Alright. It has to be Argenti, right? Is he actually going to have a part in the main story? If he has a part in the main story, that's insane, bro. Arena 1 or Arena 2? I guess 1? What's the difference? I mean, what's the difference? There shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be, I guess. Oh, whoa, what is this place, bro? It's Argenti!
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
Oh my god, yeah, that's just part of the main story! It's part of the main story, man! What the hell? He's not voiced?
Are you a Knight of Beauty?
Aww. Why the fuck is he not voiced? Is that... Did they mess up? I think they messed up. No, it doesn't look like they did. His mouth's not moving. Mouth ain't moving. It's either they fucked up or they... If they didn't fuck up and that was meant to be, that is terrible, man.
Time for a buzz.
Like, that is terrible.
This is double speed. Let's play.
Hey, stop moaning. Holy shit, bro.
I'll free you from
Alright.
disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The flesh wound.
Let me tend your wound.
You are fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Oh, okay.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy?
Come on.
I'll freeze
One shot
and
kill.
disappear
Oh,
among
not
the
one
sea
shot.
of
You know what I mean.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh! So close. Oh! Okay, we won. Nice. Oh, thank God. That was like my 4th attempt. Oh, thank God. Thank God. The ultimate is eternal sincerity.
We don't have much time.
This is so weird why it's
May
not
fate
voiced.
allow us to meet again, Knight of Beauty.
Yeah. You know, if you could have
In that case,
had a voice.
let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Let's head over. To be honest, if I had Acheron, I would have probably did that fight first try. If I had Acheron. But I chose to skip her, and I kind of regret it. To be honest, I do kind of regret skipping Acheron. Because you just get content done way quicker. Oh, we're the only ones here now. You saw that the only ball there. But yeah, you get content done. You get content done way quicker. Ooh! Yo! Oh, with the champions. Let's go. Let's go.
Congratulations to the Galactic Baseballer and Firefly!
Galactic Baseballer.
Festival's champion!
Woo! Let's go.
We look forward to their amazing entrance at the Charmony Festival!
Oh! I thought that was Argenti. I mean, not Argenti, I'm Aventurica.
Congratulations to the both of you.
Sunday?
Becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. Before entering the Grand Theater, I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations.
He's the boss.
to you,
I've said it from the beginning. He's the boss.
wishing you joy under their radiance.
What are you doing here? You already worked these out. What are you doing here?
As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus.
Oh, you've already done that. Okay.
Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the
Robin as
perspective
well?
of you, nameless.
Robin as well?
Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest? Or a sweet dream paradise for all?
There's nothing wrong with being the fittest. I don't know, why are you asking me? Oh, don't give me a question.
That's not the point. Don't let him mislead you.
I'm
Mr.
not!
Sunday,
I did that because they
even
want to
if
give
the
an
members
answer.
of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Ms. Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Yeah, Robin? Yeah, he's
That is
lying.
precisely
Robin
my
and
intention.
well would have said the opposite of what he's
With
talking
all
about.
present,
I
let's
forgot.
begin
Yeah, I
by
forgot about
discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action. The only path to take.
Oh? What's happening? A while ago.
You mean to say that for the longest time,
The bird.
there have been scoundrels who would use the Charming Festival that I have bequeathed to the masses as a tool to realize their ambition?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, this individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellaron's existence?
I would have never thought that this nameless would point the spear at me. Quite astonishing indeed.
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry.
Yeah.
We're doing this out of concern for the dreamscape's safety. So, if you could, please alleviate our concerns.
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song, just per the arrangement.
Sunday, Robin. I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. I already know your resolve. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. If there is a need, the entire Oak family will be mobilized to heed your
Oh wow, okay.
Someday,
Yeah.
might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me and question me in their stead,
Yeah.
so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as
Are they being
it is
brainwashed?
in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul.
I feel like they're being
Please sear
brainwashed.
his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood. Question. Have you devoted your life to your god, never worshipping other gods?
Naturally.
Do you love your god
Oh, do
as
it.
you do
Watch me.
yourself?
Oh, do it to the watch me.
Always heeding their admonishments.
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness, If I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced...
Just a moment.
I feel like I feel like the watchmaker could just say what they want to say because they are higher up.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. All duplicity is laid bare
I only
for
guess
the harmony.
it's not the true Zipe then.
Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the great one? Shipe.
Perfectly harmonized. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the universe. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across worlds fell silent, and when it echoed anew, it was transformed into the hymn of harmony. Though an eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang, being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
So this is how it is.
Oh.
For the sake of our grand cause someday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
No. What?
What?
Oh. You put those two to sleep?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pity that things have turned out this way.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
Sunday's been
We
the
were
bad
never
guy all
children
along.
of the harmony.
He's been the bad guy all along.
Paradise could not have been crafted by Shipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one
At least Robin's
who
not bad.
transcends the many.
At least Robin's not bad.
Within the foundation of law, humanity
They all love
establishes
Robin, so thank God
civilization,
she's not bad.
and
I thought it's
through
either Sunday or
harmony,
Robin that betrays at this
we
point.
obtain order.
Thank God Robin's good, not me.
Unbelievable. To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions
Where's
make them
Dan Hung
an
and
enemy of
Jin
the
Yuan,
Astral
bro?
Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone, and have been widely observed.
You want to talk turns of us?
Smart kid. You're just as sharp as the other one.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them
I
to
just clicked
coerce
the
our
first option.
compliance,
I just
then
clicked the
there'll
first
be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands. And just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I, possess the power to put an end to...
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon?
Oh, sorry.
No one's ever done such a thing.
Oh,
if Miss
God.
Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
No thanks.
Where'd he go?
Welcome.
Oh.
This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged is because your consciousness has drawn on similar concepts to fill in the gaps.
You've imprisoned us?
Did you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before, so he should understand what it entails. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings, which also means that I cannot hide anything from you. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here.
What?
From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I've selected a portion of these to share with you.
Oh, it's like a opposite colored version.
I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird. This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in. Later on, Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath, having fallen into a shrub. Probably abandoned by its parents, we decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, was that this bird's fate had already been determined long before this moment.
It'd never be able to fly or sing. Never.
Its destiny was determined by our momentary win. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, what choice would you make? Stick to the original plan and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell, or build a cage for it and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
Oh god, I guess we'll talk to the others.
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but based solely on that question, I would probably choose to build that dove a cage.
Alright.
Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first. If I left it where I found it, I fear it'd never get the chance to fly ever again.
Alright.
It looks like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. If it's just a quiz, I suppose it's fine to humor him. Back to the question. I would personally choose to build the little Charmony dove a cage. No special reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing to talk about to begin with.
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal? But fine, I'll answer, I guess. If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony.
My answer was sealed right after we spoke to Firefly. So.
After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something.
Everyone had the same answer.
That'd just be too sad.
Everyone had the same answer, so I guess... I think this one? I'll build a cage and feed it, give it the utmost care.
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. If your mind is made up, let me reveal the outcome of this choice. We passionately nursed it back to health, preparing only the best food for it every day. We even preened its feathers. Later, on the day that Robin left Penacony, we opened the cage door and let it fly back into the sky. I watched it for a long while by the window, probably about 3 or so days. In those 3 long days, the little Charmony dove tried again and again to spread its wings to fly into the sky, but fell to the ground, only to keep trying. Finally, on the 137th attempt, it succeeded. But its attempt did not go perfectly. After flying unsteadily for a while, it fell to the ground. Unable to grasp the direction of the air currents, the fall shattered its wings. It writhed helplessly in my embrace. But it was all for naught, finally succumbing to a painful demise. And in that instant, our tender care, our given love and hopes, they all became the inevitable push that sent it to its death. I deeply regret the choices we made. Next, let us head to the second decision.
I don't know, I feel like it would have
This
died
time,
either way, but this one you made it live longer, I guess. Oh, so shit, about the Dream
This
Chaser?
story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to the Oak
But I
family.
think it would have died. It would have died.
Charged with listening to the problems and
This made it live
vexations
longer.
of Dreamscape
This made it live
residents,
longer, really.
and providing them with the relevant guidance. It was during that period that I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the dreamscape. Joy, sorrow, arrogance, regret. The complex tapestry of human nature that formed the world. And I was fortunate to catch a glimpse of it. He was a dream chaser and an illegal stowaway. Just like the rest of them, he came to Penacony in search of a better life. Except that, to most people, the price he paid, I suppose you could say it was everything. He told me, I sold everything I could at home. The house, the land, even his 2 children. He said he could not afford to raise them, and that at least they could eat if they lived as slaves. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune, and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. Alas, his plan to smuggle himself was somewhat clumsy, and he was sniffed out by those pig-headed hounds. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit. That way, at least he could live peacefully. But I was still too naive to the ways of the world. I did not anticipate that what I thought was a kind gesture would later lead to dire consequences.
What happened?
I'll tell you the outcome soon. For now, I'd like you all to make a choice. Will you do as I did and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their
if you broke the law, you broke the law.
so that the Dream Chaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes? Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels until his inevitable judgment arrives? I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows? Perhaps they might even alter the outcome of this tragedy.
I'll do what everyone else says, maybe.
This question... Surely it has some connection to the baby bird story. And this connection is precisely the breakthrough Sunday aims to use to persuade us. I'd probably choose to ask the Bloodhounds to cease their pursuit.
Really? Everyone's just gonna stick the same one?
A dream chaser story. If I acted out of kindness, I would probably ask the Bloodhounds to stop their pursuit and lend him a hand. But what cruel repercussion would this choice result in? I think Sunday must have been deeply impressed by the limitations of the strong defending the weak through this incident.
It seems illegal stowaways are really quite common on Penacony. But that guy in the story, I don't think he deserves any sympathy at all. He sold his kids to chase a dream.
Yeah.
Even if he intended to go back for them, it's still insanely irresponsible.
I mean, yeah.
With that thought, there's only one choice. Let the Bloodhound send him back home. This person deserves to be punished.
True. He sold his kids and broke in. This one. Yeah.
It seems you, like me, are pondering whether a different choice could have led to a better outcome. Sadly, his fate would only be more tragic. Say he never gets caught. He would only die from delirium. The methods with which illegal stowaways enter dreams are unorthodox, not flawless like the hotels. Living in the dreamscape would be a mere pipe dream, should he be apprehended. Could the hounds afford to turn a blind eye? The answer is a definitive no. They couldn't bear the resulting consequences, and thus wouldn't dare extend a helping hand. As to your choice, I once again offer my heartfelt apologies. Next comes the third and final decision. And the story this time is my own.
Oh, okay.
This story happened the day I was appointed the Oak family head. At that time, Mr. Gopherwood was the current Dream Master. And as per his wish, we had a private conversation What surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come to deliver a letter to me. He let me read its contents, and it was a letter from my sister. The letter contained the usual pleasantries, anecdotes from her travels. Nothing
Looks
out
mad.
of the ordinary. Just as I
mad.
started wondering how this letter related to our discussion, the Dream Master began to speak.
Do you know who wrote this letter?
My sister, of course. But why would you personally visit me to hand me a letter from my sister containing mere trivialities?
To help you grasp the full scope of this issue. Do you know where Robin is at this moment?
From what the letter indicates, she must be in Caspelina 8, correct? She's touring there right now.
Correct. Has she mentioned anything about a stray bullet?
A stray bullet?
Yeah, what?
What?
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason that Robin chose this destination. To spread the word of the Harmony. And to save the lives of that planet.
Oh!
She personally made for the front lines. She hoped to ease the people's suffering with song, and was willing to brave mortal danger to deliver the IPC's medical supplies. Unfortunately, stray bullets show no such compassion.
Is she all right?
If the operation was successful, she should probably be recovering in the field hospital. By the eon above, the bullet struck her neck directly, yet possibly as a reward for her consistent deeds of harmony. It didn't hit any vital arteries.
Holy shit, bro.
Once you've attended to your outstanding tasks, it'd be advisable to write her back as soon as possible.
Those damned savages! I'll pack my bags right away. My gratitude for bringing this to my attention, Mr. Gopherwood. Now you understand why she always wears such elaborate neck ornaments, don't you?
Oh.
How could this happen? Miss
Damn,
Robin.
man.
It's all in the past, so please don't
She has
worry.
like a massive, like a
I
scar
share
right
this
here.
in the meager hope that
I
you will
guess.
understand the harmonies,
Yeah, that's why she wears the neck
limitations,
thing.
and predicament.
The neck strap.
As grandiose as the strong defending the weak sounds, many times, it is nothing more than wishful thinking. Likewise, I've prepared one last question, one last choice. But rest
Maybe
assured,
as well as like go to her
this
or not
choice
go
will
to her. I
have
think
any
I'll pick go
grave
to her.
because this is merely a figment of imagination.
I don't
A
know.
nightmare that has haunted me through countless nights. If you ever had the opportunity to make a choice like I did, would you still support Robin's journey on the path of harmony?
Oh, this. Let's see what everyone else has to say.
Miss Robin's courage is admirable. And here I was thinking she was just another superstar celebrity. But the fact that she's also Mr. Sunday's younger sister? No, I doubt he'd wish harm on his own flesh and blood, no matter how grand the ambition.
Not giving him.
I
Not giving
often
us the
feel
options
like
now.
I've
Not
dreamt
giving
of
us the
similar
actual
scenes on certain nights. In the dream, I see blurry faces. I don't know who they are, but I sympathize with all of them. Fighting for survival against some unfathomable force. Their confusion and fear are lucid to me. But I also remember they chose never to give up.
Never gonna
Just
let
like
you
Miss
down. I'm sorry. I'm
If
sorry.
Mr. Sunday's question leaves you puzzled, you should find the answer from your own experiences with each trailblaze. Dangers and tribulations will surely follow.
I mean, if I was
But
in
would you
this
ever back away?
in
Would you
Sunday's
stop
like
March and Ben Hung from reaching their next
position,
destination?
I would try and stop her. if I was in
You have an
Sunday's
answer of
position.
your own in your
But
heart.
seeing what happens and what she becomes and everything, if I could see that, I wouldn't stop her, you know? But was that if I was in his, if you're in his position,
Can't believe
if your
that
younger sister
happened
got
to Miss
shot
Robin.
because of what she was
The
doing,
strong
you want her to
defending
stop.
the weak is a
I mean,
great mantra, but if I had
that's
to
natural.
pay such a price, I don't know what I'd do.
I mean, if I was in Sunday's position right here, I would try and make her stop. If I was in that position, never knew what was going to happen in the future. So I'm going to pick this one. If I knew what was going to happen in the future, which is now, I would pick that one. No, obviously then life would go different. So I'm going to say I would try and stop her. Because this is me being in his position. So I'll do this one.
I see.
Because if I was in
I am
his
now
position.
aware of everyone's stances.
So
Raising these questions merely
if I was
serves
in
to illustrate
his
one point.
position, obviously wanted to
The
stop.
plight of Penacony
Obviously wanted
cannot
to
be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise can only be established through the order where the strong govern the weak. I know the suffering of being tormented, the turmoil of losing your way, how sorrow and even despair set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain, because this is not what happiness is at all. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms, a way of survival that belongs to everyone.
So what is your definition of living a happy life?
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, a cage known as self-worth. People lured in by this illusion.
The hell is that supposed to
make
be?
Mistakes, yet still ask that external influences bear the burden. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison. A place dictated only by the rule of survival of the fittest. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weaknesses of humanity. They can cast aside their primal instincts to build a haven for mankind. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract, so allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, there are societal norms like weekends and long weekends that exist on some worlds. During these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the stresses of everyday life, allowing a certain tranquility to return to their souls. And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief intermissions. It's just a pity that 2 or 3 days are still too fleeting compared to the span of a lifetime. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays.
How would anything be made?
This should be the face of the new
How
world.
would anything be made?
Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days.
Guess if in your dream has anything made
Every
for
person
you?
can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze in reverence at the stars, pouring their whole beings into calculating the distance between us
Damn,
and
it
the
cuts off the
isolated
words, bro.
world of Pagana.
Cutting off the word.
Meanwhile, some seek refuge in quiet corners, holding one another, unencumbered by the chains of unwelcome obligations. There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of spirit, living a life of dignity. This is what it is to live in bliss. Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome, you of all would surely understand this.
Oh?
It sounds like a flawless theory.
But what is the price to attain all this?
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone, someone must remain trapped in solitary awakening until the end of the cosmos.
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the
Where's
physical
this
is the
going?
root of spiritual suffering,
Where's this guy? He has like a cross here. Like a cross.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
that's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as to why we sleep, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams. But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature, and from there, show compassion and protection.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all, even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak? Because I don't think so.
You're sad. You're sad.
Since
Yeah,
Miss
I mean,
Firefly has said
OJ
her piece,
study.
the Astral
Study.
Express will also naturally give you our answer. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
Huh? What? 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 Not long ago?
What is this place?
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know. But
Oh
I feel
god.
a sense of deja vu.
Oh god.
What is this place?
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty. Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
I don't know much about dream bubbles, but if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you then.
Himeko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. But since Misha feels familiar with this place, my hunch might be correct.
This place looks a bit familiar. This place was a bit...
Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. Considering its connection to Dreamflux Reef, it's not surprising it appeared here. The question now is, who brought you here? Based on the clues we have so far, it's unlikely to be that masked fool. So identifying them is crucial to us.
Oh, no worry.
We're drawing closer to the truth once more. Let's give Misha some time, as I believe he'll unveil the secret of this dream bubble.
All right, but there are doors all over the place. Which one should we choose? Do you have any idea, Misha?
I guess... maybe this way? I'm not entirely sure, but... let's give it a try.
Okay. Let's go.
Wait, you managed to choose the right door on your first try?
Sus.
Weird. This place is quite different from the hotel. But I feel like I've been here before, and even lived here for a while. If I remember correctly, there should be a fireplace down that hallway. Clocky and I used to sit by the fire, listening to the crackling of firewood. And the room on the other side was the toy room. I loved spreading out all the toys from the box on the floor and making up stories for each of them. Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Didn't I grow up in Dreamflux Reef? So, what is this place?
This could be a case of amnesia. But don't worry, Misha. It's common for everyone to forget certain aspects of the past. Those memories haven't vanished. They're just lying in the depths of your mind. We can surely get them back. Since this place seems familiar to you, why don't we explore a few more rooms and see if you can recall anything more?
Yeah, then let's check out the rooms I just mentioned.
Okay. There's no chairs or anything here.
Mikhail, that's the name. Now we all know him as the Watchmaker. So, who is he talking to? Do you know anything about it, Misha?
I'm sorry, I don't know much about the Watchmaker. But, Mikhail...
Anything special about that name?
Mikhail is Grandpa's name.
Grandpa? Do you mean you're the Watchmaker's grandson?
But we haven't heard anything about the Watchmaker having descendants. And the name Mikhail is not rare. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence. Could you tell us more about your grandpa, Mikhail?
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly ventured into mysterious seas and storms. He was always on the sea and had lots of friends who accompanied him on his travels. He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old.
Oh no.
He believed he was still young. The name Mikhail was given to him by his parents, Mihaly and Elise, both renowned seafarers. Every time he came back, he'd share his logbook with me and tell me about his adventures at sea. I want to become a great adventurer, just like him.
It appears that the Seafarer has nothing to do with the Watchmaker. So, perhaps it's just a coincidence?
Nah.
So, where is your grandpa now?
Nah.
He went off on a new journey. And it's been quite a while since I last saw him. So, where has Clocky gone? Keep yourself Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
Oh no. I feel like he can't. Oh, see Clocky anymore? Whoa, the music changed.
I heard some noises from the room.
Yeah.
Origami Bird? That's a friend of mine.
You and Origami Bird are friends?
Yeah. It's a member of the Compass crew, just like Clocky and Miss Mirror. And there's more than just one Origami Bird. They are a big family with lots of brothers and sisters who look the same. They follow Miss Mirror's orders and handle all sorts of jobs on the ship. They're the best sailors.
Sailors? Can Origami Birds be sailors?
Not the
Could
story
you
you
tell
made
us
for
more
them?
about the compass, Misha?
Not a story you made up for them?
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his partners travel through layers of fog to the depths of the sea. Whenever there is danger, Clocky will use a compass and guide the ship in the right direction.
That's a great story. But in the Penacony cartoon, Clocky and his partners have always lived in Dreamville and never ventured out, right?
Huh? Oh, that does seem to be the case. Weird. I clearly remember Clocky arrived in the New World in the end.
Perhaps Clocky has a hidden past.
Oh.
I think
I remember
I hear
different
the sound
things.
of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead. Look, there it is.
Yeah. Oh god, what is this place? Okay.
The water resembles a precious jewel, embedded in the dreams of all seafarers. Every time I gaze at the shimmering lights beneath the waves, it feels as though I'm back in this place, standing by your side.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah, I saw these sentences in Grandpa's logbook. He used to say that despite the perils of the sea, whenever he stood on the deck in the afternoon, overlooking the sparkling waves, he would think of this fountain in front of his house. He often said that those moments felt like returning to his family's side, and the difficulties at sea didn't seem quite as challenging.
You know, I quite understand such sentiments.
Don't sigh, or you'll start getting grey hair. Oh no.
Hey, don't tease. I was just being a bit sentimental.
Oh no.
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah, while Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go on adventures like him, and he would always laugh and say I was still too young.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with the watchmaker.
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollections, the scenes in the dream bubble appear to be his childhood memories.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life, with no connection to Penacony at all.
Yeah.
Could this be some sort of metaphor? Perhaps the sea refers to the memory zone.
I'm sorry. I don't know, but my memories keep pouring out uncontrollably, like water flowing from a fountain. Perhaps I'll remember more things if we go further.
This is very odd.
Burden.
Very odd.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No, we should turn left here.
Huh? Something feels different about this place.
This is it. Up ahead is Grandpa's study. It was in that room.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Saw him the last time.
The atmosphere in this room feels totally different.
Misha! You finally come!
Oh, is this room?
Clocky! Here! Yeah. This is the room where we first met each other.
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he placed a logbook on the bookshelf in his room. They contain records of his expeditions to every corner of the world. He described our world as a fountain. At some point, the sea started to gradually swallow up the land where people lived. To ensure that everyone had land to settle on, he had to continue exploring the sea in search for the source of the rising seawater. On that day, he called me to his study, telling me that he was embarking on another journey. However, I could sense the gravity in his expression. It was the same look I had seen on my father's face before his final voyage.
Oh.
I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that my adventure lay elsewhere and told me to stay home and patiently await a certain sound at the door.
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky, an ocean of stars. He spoke of a train that transports children with a desire to venture far away, traversing the sea of stars without ever stopping.
Astro Express?
He said that he knew the crew on the train, and that he had asked them to take me along. He said the journey I had always dreamed of would start there.
A train? Could it be?
Yeah.
It's the Astral Express. I remember now. Grandpa's friends are a group of nameless who came to this world to resolve a disaster caused by a star. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure, appearing in every one of his adventure tales. He explained that difficult times were ahead, but assured me that the watch would guide me.
But for this ticket here, that's the nameless pin, isn't it? That's the nameless pin though, isn't it?
He said, as long as I kept moving forward, I'd eventually reach my desired destination. And then, it was as if I heard the distant sound of a train whistle, echoing throughout the room.
Exactly, Misha! And then we followed that whistle, didn't we?
Yeah. I think I can still find the way we took back then.
Huh.
This is the dream jigsaw, right? So we're supposed to find the exit. But where can we find the last piece?
Do you remember? You said you obtained a mysterious shard when you stumbled into this place.
Did I?
Hey, the shape seems to match. So this shard is also connected to Misha?
I don't remember that at all.
Looks like we're just one step from revealing the truth. Let's get to the other side and investigate.
Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ah, there we are. Alright.
This is it.
Yeah, you see, we got it as well.
Is my room of clocks.
We got it as well.
While I spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage,
Walter gave me this workshop, and it became my secret base. Here, I learned how to repair clockwork and gears, out of my fondness of precision mechanics. In my dreams, I was the captain of the compass, embarking on adventures with my companions, Clocky and Miss Mirror, in search of the new world. I was born and raised here.
So, this building in the dream bubble is your childhood home?
Yes, but not exactly. To be more precise, this dream bubble itself is my home.
Looks
Oh,
like you've remembered
okay.
everything now.
Wait. Why does it feel like everyone else knows something I don't?
Yeah, you're the only one still in the dark here.
March, do you remember when he mentioned a clocky that only he could see?
Yeah, the little guy here, right? But we all saw him in Dreamflux Reef, right? And Mr. Yang even greeted him.
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express has a childlike spirit.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. His experience shows that neither Firefly nor Acheron can see this clocky. And when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed that for some reason, nobody outside of the crew had ever talked with Clocky.
I noticed that too.
A mimetic life that can only be seen by a select few. It's just like a hidden message, left by someone for the nameless.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right? They even grew up together. But Misha hasn't started the way of the Trailblaze yet.
He was on the crew.
That's the key to the mystery, March. Now, take a moment to recall. Have you ever seen anyone outside of the crew interact with Misha?
And Clocky is supposed to represent the Watchmaker, isn't it?
Wait. No way!
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream bubble is the place where I was born. And I'm a dweller in this dream. Just like a memory zone meme. I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories merged, I unconsciously pushed open that door and left the bubble with Clocky.
So it's not that the Watchmaker's dream bubble is empty, but rather the stuff inside ran away? And the whistle you heard was the sound of the express arriving at Penacony?
That's one way to see it, but I believe there's a longer story behind all this. It's best for Misha himself to explain all the details. How about we start with your name? Now, should we call you Misha, or...
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. Now, please allow me to reintroduce myself. I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system. Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. They gave me a treasure. A name that carried their hopes. Mikhail Char Legwork. Or simply, Misha. If you prefer, you can call me by a more familiar name. The Watchmaker.
So, you're the Watchmaker himself?
Unfortunately.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense if it's
legendary
the
figure
Watchmaker's grandson.
It's no more. I am only a reflection of his life. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent protagonist of Misha's childhood dream. A friend of Clocky. A young apprentice.
Oh, don't worry, it's just a figment.
And a future mechanic on the Express.
A fragment.
And this also marks the beginning of his journey, devoted to the Trailblaze.
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished.
Oh, the voice.
In my deepest dreams. hoping to pass it on to the nameless of future generations. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for all the confusion this caused.
Because he was born with a desire to trailblaze, wasn't he? I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it, and that's why he mistakenly appeared as a hotel doorman in his dream from the very beginning. The one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that's the case, we encountered the Watchmaker's legacy from the beginning, didn't we?
Oh wow, okay.
I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. Perhaps that's what every nameless has to go through. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. I believe my hound has mentioned the Stellaron and my wealth. If I may apologize, the Stellaron part is real. As for my wealth, however, it's nothing more than a baseless rumor. I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where my friends and I built the original Penacony and fought for its future ever since. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. But ultimately, my journey reached its end, and I left behind no possessions worth entrusting. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, I suppose it's the things that are still burning in the engine's furnace. Now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you, for the path of Trailblaze is never paved by others. All I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch.
Oh.
It has accompanied me throughout my long journey, guiding that naive child forward, and has been blessed with the presence of so many great people up to this day. And my hat, too. The one who navigated for me placed it on my head and planted a fanciful thought in my mind. The trailblazing expedition will never end. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
Alright, everyone. Let's make a decision. Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
I choose the Trailblaze.
Of course. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
In that case, it's unanimous. Then let's proceed together to the end of this dream and tell Mikhail our decision.
Okay. Let's make our choice. Freaking blinded. Holy shit.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me? Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry.
Uh-oh.
You've got what it takes.
Uh-oh.
I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop. I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
Oh, those
I
names.
see. This place reminds you of home. The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us. Don't worry, not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of Trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. Leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come. Farewell, legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
Where are you going, watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Ah, Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next watchmaker.
Oh,
Where
I
are
guess
you
you
going,
didn't.
old man? Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher.
Oh,
I just came up with a great
Gallagher.
idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of the Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes. I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Astana. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade, and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Oh.
Misha! Where are you going?
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Take me to Dreamflux Reef. Last night,
yeah.
I had a long dream about
It was on the chair,
day we
wheelchair,
met.
yeah.
I want to write down that dream.
Write it down? Why?
Oh, so I won't forget it. Do you remember
how you got your name, Clocky?
Of course! You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and were your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it. I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a
there's the
pocket
voyages
watch
again.
like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dreams.
Yeah. Every night, we boarded the compass and set sail together.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all. It was a compass.
Okay.
So, your name should have been Compassy, and the watchmaker.
You could say that
It's
completely
just
differently,
a
just saying. You
nameless.
could say that completely differently, Japan.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
We're back here.
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
This is quicker. It's quicker. It's quicker. Oh, man, it's all
far
that.
enough.
I guess
It's time for a
it
little
sure is
break.
10
Oh.
Yeah.
So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is...
He's gonna
Where it
disappear,
ends?
I guess.
What do you mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you, Misha. You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream.
Whoa, lots of
So,
you.
Do you
That's
know
a-
what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone
What is
gets
it?
lost at times.
What actually is
They
it?
may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions. Whether it's calming, joyful, angry, or sad. All they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the trailblaze.
Ah, so clockwork is the will of the trailblaze. Can't see.
Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Oh, this is where we get the
Just
harmony?
Your hands. Always.
Oh, yeah, the harmony hat that we get. This is where we come to harmony
This
MC?
is where my journey ends.
No way.
From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore.
Oh, we got
even further.
We got Avengers, bro.
The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to Order.
Ooh! Whoa! God damn! What? Whoa!
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze?
Oh, we got the hat.
Or
we got
perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon.
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival.
Oh, thank you.
And, of course,
I feel like something bad would happen there, though.
But on center stage. Since the future of the Stellaron,
yeah, he's the
and
boss,
even the
alright.
entire
He's
cosmos
definitely the boss,
is at
alright.
stake, let's draw a conclusion there. In all fairness, if you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Tread on a brand new path, Harmony. Oh, look at this artwork. Holy shit. Go view. Here we are. Go confirm. Here we are. Oh, we can start trial there. Oh, that's interesting. We can ascend.
I'm not done yet.
I've my first level 8, my first fully ascended character. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, light code, relics, oh my god. Oh, look at the artwork here, that looks so different. But holy shit. Okay, yeah, okay, holy shit. Okay, so this is going to be the end of the part 2. I didn't think I was going to be putting this into 3 parts, but it looks like I am. I thought this would be a little bit shorter, but yeah, this is going to be the second part. But yeah, this has been incredible so far. I can't wait to see what happens in the future. What happens with the boss fight? We're going to the Charmony Festival. We're going to be in on the main center stage, which is going to be very interesting. But yeah. I hope everyone did enjoy the second part of reaction. Third part will be released hopefully a day after this one. Or maybe 2 days after, who knows. But yeah, if everyone did enjoy, I guess I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye!